All right. Hopefully everything is Gucci. I mean, I'm feeling terrible right now. Like I've had allergies for the past few days. My throat is itchy. I don't know why. And it's 5:30 in the morning, but we live it out here. Hello everyone. It's Vulcan here, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about one of the most popular gacha games currently, not due to its great reviews, but due to its publicity. Today we're going to be talking about Genshin Impact and the anniversary rewards that have came, and I'm going to give my full opinion on what I think about the anniversary rewards, the events, and kind of give the runaround of what people are thinking and all the perspectives around it, because I feel like the YouTubers that are addressing the issue, they're not treating Mihoyo very nicely. Like obviously, as a gamer and a gacha player, I do feel like Mihoyo is shafting the players. Like 100%. I want to try to keep an open mind here. Make people kind of build their own opinion on it and not, I don't want to influence anybody. Like if you like the game and you enjoy Mihoyo's previous decisions, you might be like, okay, well, Mihoyo might have fucked up. They can always, apologize and, proceed and go on with their day. This is just a mistake. They can always make up for it with other rewards later on in the future. Optimism or something. I want to be open-minded. That was the main point there. Another thing, I am not a Genshin Impact player, but I have played Genshin Impact in the past. I had played it for like a week, on and off. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was fun exploring. The gacha's very, very not fun. The resin is something to be fixed, and is still not fixed, which is not my problem anymore because I don't play that game, so I'm not supporting Mihoyo technically. That's why I have this lovely Fate Grand Order gameplay in the background. I am a fellow gacha player, so as a gacha player, I need to stand up for the Genshin Impact players, as they are also gacha players. So I'm just a gacha stan right now. I'll be a gacha stan today. Just kidding. No, I have to be open-minded. But anyway, I'm going to be talking about the Genshin Impact anniversary rewards, the events around it, and what people are saying, and then give my thoughts and opinions. So let's just hop right in. Let's kind of take a step back first. What is Genshin Impact, and why is it so good? What got people hooked to this game in the first place? Well, you had the ads, Genshin Impact advertisements were everywhere before launch on YouTube. They were basically on the level of Raid Shadow Legends. Now you don't really see Raid Shadow Legends advertisements anymore. Well, at least I don't on my YouTube ads. I see more of it in like the sponsored videos and stuff. The ad campaign, I think they spent a good a good chunk of money on that. I think like 100 million or something. A good amount of money. Also, this game is successful because it's a free game, and it is multi-platform. You can get it on the PS4 and the PC. So multiple platforms equals better. It's more accessible than most other games, and it's open world, and it's visually appealing. When you're looking at a game to play, you don't want to play some weird Steam game, from new releases that looks like really weird, really crummy. It might be like $5 or something, but if it doesn't look nice, you're probably not going to get it. Genshin Impact looks nice, and it's free. So people are more inclined to download it. And when that happens, when you're downloading it, people will have it. They might get hooked, they might not. So Genshin, what they did was they released like a lot of rewards. They gave out a lot of rewards, and everyone's having a good time. People were talking about how good the rewards were, and like the characters, who were the best characters, who's the best DPS, where the treasure chests are, how to do quests, and all that good stuff. And people were memeing about Amber. Everyone was having a good time, right? Why was that the peak of Genshin, and why is Genshin not having a peak right now? It's because of the variable differences in rewards between the beginning and now. The beginning, there were more rewards. And even I think one of the events, they gave out a free 4-star, which is extremely generous. And now it's not even close. Like, you would think like today, September 28th, the Genshin Impact anniversary date, there would be mad rewards, you know, like same rewards, like a free 5-star or something. But no, nothing. So why is it successful? You know, you might be wondering, or why was it successful? I should say. Well, it's because this game here, Genshin Impact, is a very unique game. All right, you have to understand that Genshin is a one-of-a-kind game for what it is advertising or what its main benefits. I don't know the word, but I'm going to say benefits. What its main benefits are. Oh, pros. What its main pros are. It's free, visually appealing. It's an MMO. It's got anime aesthetic and gacha. I think the free part and it looks nice and it's an open world is what got people hooked. And it's one of a kind. Like I said before, I don't think there's any other game that is similar to this, as far as I know, that is to this level. This looks like a AAA game. This game is on the same level as Breath of the Wild, if not slightly better visually and gameplay wise. Well, I do like Breath of the Wild though. It had good story. It had good story and quest, and you could ride horses. But yeah, I'm getting off topic. That's Genshin in a nutshell, and why it was successful, or why I think it is successful, was because the ad campaigns, the sort of qualities, unique qualities it had, and the rewards it gave out towards the beginning of the launch date. So now let's walk into what the Genshin Impact Anniversary rewards are and the events surrounding it, so you kind of have a better idea of what I'll be talking about in the future and what points I'll be making, so it makes sense. So for newer players, they might not understand. So if y'all are watching, if you're new, if anyone's watching, feel free to watch this section. If you're a veteran, you know, just scroll through, you know, to the next part. So let's just look, and we can meme on it at the same time. Anniversary event date and rewards. So if we scroll down, I kind of already looked at this before because I recorded the same video, but you know, it wasn't recording, so I had to end up recording it again. So that was fun. So first, there's 3 types of events. There's web events, in-game events, and community events. So the first category that this website here, this is a wiki website for Genshin Impact, I believe. It talks about web events. So let's start in order. The Engraved Wishes, which was from the 7th of September to the 28th, so it ends today, or the 28th. I don't know when this video is going to be out, but today's the 28th, almost 6 in the morning, so you know, I should probably sleep soon. What is this event? What exactly is this event? This event essentially is well, let's read this first. Submit your anniversary wishes to Mihoyo and get a chance to win prizes. So what you do is there's an anniversary card that you fill out. You can put whatever you want in like 6 characters. There's like a 6-character message you can do, and you just type in like random letters or something, or make a message. I don't know what you make with 6 characters, but you do it, and you get a chance. Keyword chance. Oh, hold on. Chance to win prizes. So that means if you do this, you're not guaranteed anything. You're not guaranteed anything. The rewards are 100 people would get Amazon gift cards, and one lucky person will get a PS5. You know, those are good rewards, you know, if you win. If you win. I actually don't know how much the Amazon gift cards are. I'm pretty sure it says on here. I'm going to assume it's like at least $20 or less. Nothing crazy. If it's like $5, like fuck that, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mihoyo? But not everyone is guaranteed to win, and that pisses people off because they don't want to go into an event. No one wants to go into a competition, do a competition, and try their heart out and win nothing, you know? Like I know in high school, I used to play tennis, and there used to be these tournaments. And when I actually cared about like getting competitive in tennis around my sophomore year, like I wanted to win these tournaments and do these competitions, and I put in so much effort, you know, training and like working out and stuff. I just end up getting shafted by an unlucky seed or something, you know. And I feel like that's kind of the same thing here, but not really. It's more. I think it's different, but say the same principles apply. No one wants to do the anniversary wish, which is very low effort, and get a chance to win. No one likes probability. We don't want. People are saying we don't want gacha in gacha. You know, it's rough. It's rough. What I think they should do is they should probably give everyone who participated like a reward, such as Mora or Heroes Wits or Primo Gems or materials or prototypes or something. Just something to kind of relieve the ideal that I did this for nothing. Because I know how that feels. It feels terrible. This is why I don't do like online competitions, because I feel like I get shafted. But anyway, that was one of the events. This was before the anniversary date. So when this launched, you're like, okay, this is a pre-anniversary event, and people are unhappy, so people are pissed. So you gotta be in the mindset of the player base. From this date to this date, people are like, okay, I don't like this event, but I gotta be hopeful for the anniversary when it comes out, because anniversaries typically have better rewards. So I'll be hopeful. So everyone's mad and hopeful by this date, if not prior to this date, because there was a live stream before explaining all the anniversary dates. So people are pissed before this date. Like, I don't know how far before, but slightly before. By this date, though, and a little bit onwards, I will have to assume and hypothesize that people are hopeful but mad, okay? Just keep that in mind. Next event, an unforgettable journey. Players can watch their own anniversary theater and relive their experiences of their journey and receive prizes. So this event is, you go on like you go on a website. I think there's like a link, and you essentially just watch like clips of videos that the company has made, and you get rewards based on watching it. I don't know if you have to answer any questions when you're watching. I don't know if you have to be paying attention. I feel like you could just like leave it on, just like AFK on like a random tab or something, and you'll get the rewards. I checked the rewards from what the pictures have given me on this website. It's not that much. It's really not that much. Like, I think you get 40 Primo Gems, and you get like 40,000 Mora, and then some mats. I don't know if it's random, because the theater is like separated into different acts. So I don't know if like each act gives you either a random one of these out of one of these 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of these 4 rewards. I don't know. To put it into perspective, even if you get, the best rewards you can possibly get, it's not that good. It's just not. It's compared to other gacha games, and even this game, like 40 Primo Gems is not equivalent to 1 pull. 160 Primo Gems is equivalent to 1 pull. So the fact that you're not even giving 1 pull on an anniversary is already pretty scummy in my opinion. But anyway, that's an unforgettable journey. Watch the theater. There's multiple acts. You get rewards. Oh, another thing is, if you have a friend, you can watch their theater, I think, and then you also get their rewards too, which you can only do that once. So that is the reward. You can basically get double the rewards, but the rewards are so small. Like, is it worth it? Yes, it is definitely worth it, because it's free. If you do it, you're guaranteed to get these things. Everyone wins. That's fine. Like, the everyone wins part is fine. The rewards are pretty abysmal. So when this is going on, people are already pissed, and they're going to be pissed even more, because this event is not cutting it. It's just not. And now we have probably one of the worst web events that Mihoyo or whoever is in charge has done. A message in time. Take part in a raffle by creating your own anniversary cards and get a chance to win. So basically, what is this? What's the difference between, engraved wishes and this thing? Well, they're essentially the same thing, except, well, you're creating your own anniversary card. So you don't get a template. You have to create your own. So you have to put in the art, and you have a chance to win in a raffle. And I should probably specify more, because this is kind of confusing with the way it's laid out from the, generic overview of this event. You have a 90% chance, if you participate, if you have a 90% chance of winning 100,000 Mora, and if you or a 10% chance of winning a Blessing of the Welcome Moon, which gives you 90 primo gems every day for 30 days. It's like a battle pass thing. It's 2700 primo gems in total. It's not the most, but it's something, you know, if you win this. It's a 10% chance. That's not bad. I feel like if everyone got a Welcome Moon for doing this event or like doing one of these events, that'd be good. I think that would be a lifesaver, but the fact that this is gacha right here, that you have a 90% chance of winning this 100,000 Mora and a 10% chance of winning this Welcome Moon, it really puts the dirt in the ground, or whatever the saying goes. I don't know. And again, this is released the same time as this Unforgettable Journey. And again, remember, people are already pissed about this one, but they're hopeful, right? Well, the anniversary is here, or the announcement was before this, but when it was announced, this is not a good combination for happiness in the Genshin Impact player community base. So those are the 3 web events. They missed their marks. What else did they do? What else did Mihoyo fuck up again? So now we go to the Moonlight Merriment, which I'm going to be honest, I'm not the most familiar with this, but what I got from what this wiki page has given me and what I've read before was that this in-game event is like a quest line, basically. You explore an area or an island or something, and you do quests, and then you get rewards. The rewards, I'm going to be honest, from what I've seen, is not that good. It is like 60 primo gems for a quest, and there are like 5 quests. But let me just double check myself. Let's click on this. I want to make sure I'm giving the most accurate information here. Yeah, there's 3 cuisine machine test run quests and then 2 other quests. So I assume it gives like maybe 200 primo gems for the first 2 parts. I assume, or maybe they give 60 and 100, so that's 1 pull. And then the stalwart course, I don't know what this is. What are the rewards here? It looks like a simple quest. It's not really content, but it's quest. It's something. You get 30 primo gems, 2 hero wits, 20,000 Mora, and you get a recipe. Hey, the recipe's kind of a cool thing. Like, hey, an anniversary recipe, that's like a unique thing. It's kind of like getting a frame, you know, like an anniversary frame or an anniversary chat box. Like, that's kind of cool. It doesn't make up for the entire quest. Okay, here. 60 primo gems, 4 hero wits, 30,000 more. So you get what, 90 primo gems for in total? That's lacking. That's not even enough for a single pull. So what is your primo your primo gem count right now? Well, we have 90 from the Moonlit Merriment, and you get a guaranteed 40, I believe, from this Unforgettable Journey. So we're at 100 so far. That's really good. You're either at 100, or if you're lucky, you get 2,700. Oh, here's another thing that I just thought about. For the winners, it's a raffle, right? And I assume when the event ends, they're going to announce the winners, right? So the fact that you have to wait for your primo gems here, you have to wait from this duration, and then you gotta wait for the Blessing Welcome Moon of the moon to fully give you your 2,700 primo gems, because it's not immediate. It's a monthly thing, or 30 days. It's 30 days. So the fact that you have to wait like a whole week and a month, that's gonna piss people off, even if they do win this. Just for the fact that they have to wait. That's just another thing. The next event is a login event. It is the Passage of Clouds and Stars. It is a daily login event. It is starting today at 4 o'clock in the morning, server time. Don't know, because I don't play this. But it is past 4 o'clock. It is 5:58 in the morning. I really need to sleep, but god damn it, I can't. I gotta make this video. Anyway, login event. You can earn up to 10 Acquaint Fates by just logging in once a day during the event's duration. I don't know why this says Intertwined Fate and this is Acquaint Fates. I'm not sure which one it is. I believe Acquaint Fates are the normal generic banner summons, and then the Intertwined Fates are the limited banner summons. because there's two different banners. The generic banner is kind of like it's filled with heroes that you can pull whenever, even if they're on the limited banner, or even if you pull on the limited banner, you could still get generic banner heroes. So if people didn't know that, just little heads up. I'm not sure if the Acquaint one is the limited one or not. I would need someone to correct me on that. But I'm pretty sure the Intertwine one is the limited one. I could be wrong. But you get 10 over the course of 7 days if you log in. And from what I've heard, I do not believe you need to log in consecutively, but you need to finish by the end of version 2.1, which I don't know when that will be. That is when their next big update is going to be, I assume. Let's look at the other rewards besides the 10 summons. You have 80,000 Mora, not bad, not good either. Mystic Enhancement Ore 18. I don't know if that's good. It might be good for newer players, like very new players. And Hero Wits, yeah, I feel like this is good. As obviously not the best. Like, this is pretty bad for an anniversary reward, but it's something, you know. I feel like 8 though on one day is kind of bad, actually, now that I think about it. Even 80,000 Mora, like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, Mihoyo. Get your shit together. But anyway, that's the login rewards. Now we have an initial top-up bonus reset. Oh boy. This is a disappointment, but I'ma just read it. A hooray for light to heavy spenders. The double crystal bonus will reset and you will get double the amount of Genesis crystals on your first purchase. However, this bonus does not stack with the current status. So if you plan to spend money, make sure to get all your bonuses before it resets. Yeah, so basically this only affects like half the people maybe, or I should be more specific. The whales and the dolphins, aka the people that actually spend money on the game, they buy this. This is fine. Like, in all honesty, in my opinion, this is fine if the anniversary rewards were better. If the anniversary rewards were better, this would be fine. Like, I'm not mad at this, but the fact that the anniversary rewards look so bad, they are so bad that this right here, having this just looks scummy. It looks very scummy. I don't know what to say. Maybe it's just me. I wish that these anniversary rewards were better so that I could say, hey, initial top-up bonus reset, yeah, this is kind of like a cherry on top for the anniversary rewards. You know, people that spend money, this is good. This is good for them. Like, yay. But I can't even say that. It just comes off scummy. Like, only spenders can get this. And that's not even that good. It's not even like a good reward. An anniversary reward, I should say. But yeah, that's the initial top-up bonus. You spend money, and you get double the rewards. Good job. Yeah, you ended up losing real money, and you get big money. Now we get into the community event rewards. This one has some of the worst events that I've seen, or I have seen people talk about. Let's just see how bad it is. This Genshin Impact's anniversary community event will mostly cater to players outside the game itself, meaning players will be engaging mostly in any social media platform. Join these community events and get a chance. And there we go again, a chance to grab those amazing prizes. Also, I forgot to mention this in the intro, but most of this commentary will be off the cuff, so I'm sorry in advance if I kind of like stutter or like say random stuff. I'm not the best at public speaking, but I'm trying my best, you know. Social awkwardness is, woo, it's so fun. But anyway, let's get right back into the anniversary community event list and the rewards that follow. So the first one, congratulatory art repost prize giveaway. 4 days, by the way. You only get 4 days. Oh wait, that's tomorrow. It ends tomorrow. Yup, you better hurry up and do it. Get a chance to win exciting prizes by submitting your congratulatory art for Genshin Impact's first anniversary event. Why is this only 4 days? It's only 4 days? It is only 4 days. What the fuck? That right there is pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. Good art will not be good. Like if people do not have time, then they can't participate, even if they want to and they're like really good artists or something. The fact that it's 4 days is kind of scummy, in my opinion, but that shouldn't even be my main concern. My main concern is this. Get a chance to win exciting prizes by submitting your congratulatory art for Genshin Impact's first anniversary. A chance? And what is this? iPhone 13 Pro Max X3, you know, little kitty cat fish. Kitty cat. No, it's just three people win, and then cash prize. I don't know how many people get the cash prize. I don't know how much the cash prize is. The fact that it's a chance to win is not, I mean, it's more of a competition. It's not even an anniversary community event. When I see anniversary community event, I think, okay, it's kind of like a team effort thing. It's an event where everyone can participate. It's not that difficult to do, and if enough people participate, they get a reward out of it. For example, the most prevalent example I can think of is Fate Grand Order. They have this the events where, like, if you like this post or if you retweet on social media, on Twitter, on Facebook or something, like you get 30,000 retweets or something, then everyone in the game gets 30 Saint Quartz or something like that, which is equivalent to 10 pulls. The fact that this right here is a very hard task, a limited task, and you only have 4 days, and it's a limited amount of people that can win is very, very scummy. It is so bad. It is so bad. I can't even. I'm like choking on myself just looking at this. This 12 fucking Times New Roman, whatever the fuck font this is, man. Fuck this. Wow, it is so bad. I feel so bad for the people that do this event. They tried their heart out. They probably rushed the fuck to get this done. You only got 4 days. You only have 4 days. And they get nothing. They get nothing. Like, okay, I understand some artists, they can do art in, like, you know, a day, an hour, you know, 3 hours. Like, that's fine. That's you, all right? There are people out there that take forever on art. They try their heart out on art. Like, I know for myself, when I used to do digital graphics and animation, I had to do drawings, right? I think I did like a Stitch drawing. I don't have it with me. I would love to show you guys, but I don't have my sketchbook with me. But that drawing took me, I want to say, 9 hours to complete. It was good in my opinion, but 9 hours, nonstop. I think the only thing I stopped for was dinner because, you know, parents, they're like, oh, dinner, and then you're forced to eat basically, even if you don't want to. You have to eat because family time, dinner, woo! But yeah, that's it's just scummy. Like, and especially during this time, September 25th to 29th, people have school. Like, this is a weekday. It's a weekday. It's Monday. It's Monday to Friday. Like, what are you doing? Hello? People are at school. They have work. They don't have time for this. They might be on vacation for all we know, enjoying themselves, you know. They might be out in Florida. Some random person at their workplace, they might be like, hey, can I take the week off this week? And they'll be like, their boss is going to be like, sure. And then they go off to like Puerto Rico or something, or I don't know where people vacation. Oh wait, COVID. Maybe they're not vacationing. But let's say in a perfect world, they go to Puerto Rico or Cuba or Florida. Oh, God forbid, Florida, California. I mean, there we go, beachy place. And they see this and they're like, shit, I can't participate because I don't have the materials for it. Like, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna miss out. And the fact that it's a chance to win, as I mentioned before, is scummy. And I feel like because these rewards here are so high valued, like an iPhone 13 Pro Max and a cash prize which can be used for literally anything, that means very few people are gonna win. Now that I think about it, I can see why Mihoyo has this 9-25 to 25 to 29. It's because not a lot of people can probably participate in this time frame. And I should even be mad at the time frame. I should be mad at the fact that it's a chance to win. Even though artists might put in a lot of work, they can get shafted. That's all I'm gonna say. Now let's move on. Before I could probably go on with that for hours, but let's move on. Recording your anniversary memories. Record your game memories and submit it to Mihoyo and get a chance to win some amazing prizes. More details coming soon. All right, so I'm gonna start with like the neutral stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of confused when it says record your game memories. Like, are you supposed to like imitate your memories that you had before, or you need to have an archive of it somewhere? Like, if you're a streamer, do you need to have like a VOD of it and then just like, you know, clip it out? I'm confused on that, so I can't really jump the gun for the event quality wise. It is, you know, 9 days or 10 days, I can't tell. You know, months are kind of weird. Is it 31 days in September? Let me do the knuckle trick real quick. 30 days in September. So you get, I think 10 days. Yeah, 10 days, because you're including the 28th, including today, you get 10 days. And there are 1,000 winners that get 100 primo gems. People are mad. The player base is mad, I should say. I should be more specific with this. The player base is mad that only 1,000 winners get 100 primo gems. And people are also mad that the people that do win 100 primo gems is only 100 primo gems. Because 100 primo gems equals a grand total of, hold on, let me do the math real quick. Zero pulls? 0 pulls. Yeah, so why should you even do this in the first place? Why would anyone do this in the first place, actually? It's just 100 primo gems, you know? Like, who cares? Like, from an outsider, you're like, okay, if it's nothing, if they're giving you dirt, then don't do it, right? You know, if my dad's like, I want you to mow the lawn and I'll give you $1 for it, like, I'm not gonna do it. Like, no. But here's the thing. As I watch YouTube videos online, I know that Genshin Impact and their primo gems, they are very stingy about the primo gems, giving away primo gems. And collecting primo gems as a whole is very, very difficult to do. The fact that you have no resin, which is like your stamina system, no resin to even get the primo gems, and then you're not getting a lot of primo gems, means that this right here might look really good. Like, people will want the free 100 primo gems because primo gems are so hard to get in this game that 100 primo gems is actually a lot, even though in reality it's literal dirt. I don't think that can buy you anything. That's like 2 cents maybe. That's the whole psychology around it. That's what I assume, at least. I could be wrong though, but that's what I'm hypothesizing. But yeah, that's this event. Just record your game memories and submit it to Mihoyo. Get a chance to win. Great. Beautiful. Magnificent. Only 1,000 players get 100 primo gems. Next event. Let's solve world puzzles. This is complete a puzzle game in order to obtain rewards. More details about this event will be added soon, and it's a week. Yeah, 7, including the 7th. I think it's a week. You will get 1,000 people again, or players, will get 100 primo gems. So same sort of principle applies to what I've said before. It's the fact players are mad that it's only 1,000 players. Why can't everyone win, you know? Is there really that much of a difference to have everyone who participates get 100 primo gems? And even if they do get 100 primo gems, is it enough to satisfy the player base, right? So keep that in mind. People are pissed. Look at the dates. This starts next week-ish, next Friday. And then this one, I feel like I will read it, and then I'm gonna just, yeah, let's just read it before I tangent off. The promise of a worldly encounter, a cosplay submission event. More details will be added soon. So, cosplay event. So I assume you cosplay as maybe your favorite character, or cosplay as like Kokomi or something, you know, new hero or new character that's coming out, and you know, you get a reward if you win. And here are the rewards. Primo gems. I don't know how much this is. It doesn't give me a link or anything, so if anyone wants to, you know, specify, go ahead, leave it in the comments, and then I might give my opinion on it if I can, or if I have time. Apple AirPods. I think this is like to 2 or 3 people, if I remember correctly. There was a video over it, but I'm not too sure. Razer Death Adder V2. I have no clue what this is. I don't know if it's talking about Razer as the company or Razer as the character, and it's like a skin or like a voice line that they get. I don't know. And Fateful Gift Series merchandise set. So this is, I believe, a costume set for a random character, which is weird because now that I think about it, is it a random character that you have? or a random character out of the entire game. Because what if someone wins this and like let's say they get the merchandise set on like Diluc or something, and you don't have Diluc for some odd reason because you don't play meta, you play waifus, right? Well, you just get shafted. You don't have the character. What are you doing? Or if this goes on like a character you hate, like let's say Kashing or something, like I don't know how you can hate Kashing, like then it's not even worth it. It's not even worth the cosplay. And again, the fact that this is a chance to win, most likely, because I don't think everyone is gonna win fucking AirPods or Primo Gems, then it's just scummy. The people that put in a lot of effort in creating their cosplay, their costume, or they might buy it, like this thing, cosplay is a lot of money. Like it's a lot of work. Like if you knit it or sew it, or if you buy it, like it's a lot. I'm not too familiar with the cosplay community, but I know when they cosplay, they do it right. They do it well, and it costs a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Again, similar to art, it's a lot of work. You never know how much effort it actually takes until you actually try it. But yeah, scummy, 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 and scummy. That's the community events list. So this is what people are pissed about as well. Actually, everyone's pissed about something, but you know, at the end of the day, they're pissed about the anniversary event rewards in general. The last thing that is on here is a Genshin concert, which I'll read it here. Another part of the anniversary celebration will be the Genshin concert, concert, that's a typo. It will be a live stream of the concert from different countries and will be available online globally. Okay, so this is kind of like a cool thing that I think Mihoyo, I could actually like clap hands. As a music enthusiast and someone that has played the violin in middle school and has ever since had a liking to like creating music and playing music and you know listen to music and kind of feel the flow and the personality of like a piece, I could enjoy this. It is free, I assume. It is free? Mihoyo, prove me wrong. It's not pay to win, right? Is this free? Free. This is free. I saw this on YouTube looking it up. I didn't really look into it. I don't know if it's like if different countries it means like different Asian countries or countries around the world. Oh, it says globally, so maybe it is like America, Asia. You know what I like to see? Because I'm in a Middle Eastern music class. What if there's like different instruments like from that area, like for the Middle East, like the mizmar or the rik or the ney? That'd be pretty cool, honestly, if they did something like that. But I'd have to watch the videos because I think it's already out. This is fine, like no complaints here, like literally nothing. Like good job, Mihoyo. I think after looking at all this, though, there's a couple issues. Well, there's a lot of issues, but assuming the player base never existed, and let's just pretend this is what I see. Like, let's just assume like these rewards were in the eyes of the player base good. They were good enough. Number one issue I see is budgeting. Budgeting your rewards on stuff that only a few people can play or it's chance based. The budgeting is it's just weird. Like, I feel like if you do this event, right, the engraved wishes, like hell yeah, whoever's gonna fucking win the PS5 is gonna be pumped as fuck, you know, fists in the air, you know, they're gonna be like, yeah, let's get it, PS5 boy, let's go. Like, they're gonna be fucking happy as hell, like, it's gonna be the best day of their goddamn life. But for the people that don't win that, they're gonna feel shafted. So the way that they kind of budget their rewards is a little iffy. Like, let's say everyone can win like, I don't know, like 100 Primo Gems. Let's pretend I'm like a Mihoyo dev. Let's pretend everyone wins 100 Primo Gems, and let's just knock this Amazon gift card count down to like 10, and then we could keep the PS5, I guess. I don't know why that is here. It's kind of random. But wait, digital version of a PS5? Huh? Isn't it physical? The console's a physical thing. How is this digital version? Hold on, they're scamming us. Oh no, I walked into a trap, boys. This is not a real PS5. It is a PNG of a PS5. My bad. The budgeting on each event is really weird, and I guess whoever's managing the events and the rewards for it. Maybe they had like a small budget to work with. That's the only thing I can assume. They have a really small budget to work with, and this is the best they can come up with. I can see if they had a really small budget, I can kind of see what they're thinking, right? You want to stack events like this because you're getting the most publicity out of, and you're stacking all of your budget into that event, right? You know, that makes sense, right? You get publicity, you're spending the most budget for it, right? You know, equivalent exchange. What I'm seeing here is you're missing. The thing is, if you have a small budget, you won't have enough money to give everyone a reward because the game, the Genshin Impact, is very, very large. There's a lot of players, so maybe they don't even have the budget to give give everyone a reward, if you know what I'm saying. That's why there is only how many guaranteed rewards are there? This is a guaranteed Blessing of the Welcome Moon, Mora. 90% is Mora, so 10% is only going to get the Welcome Moon. So, I mean, Mora, this thing is literally like nothing. It's like not even dirt. It's like someone shitting in your mouth. That's literally what this is. This is dirt. Well, actually, this is actually pretty good, but the fact that you have to wait for your Primo Gems is kind of dirt. This is guaranteed, but all this that you get is pretty bad as well. This is guaranteed to, so that's 3, and then the login 4. So there's only 4 guaranteed rewards, which is interesting. It's not good. It's not good. As an anniversary, your standards are high. The fact that you have so many gacha games that maybe they have less budget than Genshin Impact has in this anniversary. They're doing things better. They are straight up doing things better. That's a fact. Azure Lane, they're giving away gems, wisdom cubes, and fucking promise rings and oil and coins. They're literally giving all the currencies in the world to the players for free for doing nothing. Maybe there's some events that you had to do stuff, like for example, I think there is a login event and you have to do, and then like after a while you get a free 5-star of your choice out of like 5 ships or something. Like, very good. The fact that half these rewards are not even guaranteed are pretty abysmal, and the ones that are guaranteed are like literal water. Like, let's take a normal Genshin Impact player for a minute. Let's just say they do all these events, or let's just say they do the ones that they can because they don't have talent, right? Like, I can't do art for shit, man. So let's just take like a normal player who can't do like the cosplay event or the art event or whatever. They're gonna do this one. Submit your anniversary wishes to Mihoyo and get a chance to win. Most players are not gonna win anything because only 101 players are gonna win. And knowing how big this game is, you're not gonna be part of like the 0.0001%. This one's guaranteed. So you're like, okay, well, 80 Primo Gems, not bad. I get that's like half a pull. That's something. You get 100,000 Mora, and you're like, okay, yeah, wish I got that Welcome Moon, but you know, I guess I'm not that lucky 10%. So then you move on. You're like, okay, got to do some quests, you know, give me rewards. Like, okay, that's just a quest event. That's just an event with quests. Nothing special there. The rewards aren't even jacked up, so you know, I'll take my 100. How many Primo? It was 90 Primo Gems. I'll take my 90 Primo Gems and just run. Okay, sure. And then you get the login. You're like, okay, yeah, 10 pulls. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good compared to every other shitty item that they give me. Mihoyo is giving me. I'll take 10 pulls. I might waste it because I'm mad as fuck. You know, that's pretty good. Yeah. I wish I had. I got like 30, but you know, 10. We're getting there. That's a start. And then you go here, you're like, okay, well, I don't spend, but is it worth spending now? Is it worth spending on this game after all the shit that we got? Yeah, of course. Yeah, totally. I'm going to spend 1,000%, 100,000%. Obviously, it's a hoorah for me. And then let's just assume I can't do art for shit, so I can't get this. I don't get lucky with the Primo Gems at all because it's only 1,000 winners, and that's like 0.001%. Again, I don't actually know the numbers, but I assume it's in that margin. And a cosplay, I can't do that. So for most Genshin Impact players, what did they get? A pleasant music compilation of Genshin Impact. music, concert. That's pretty nice. It shouldn't be their main focus. They are guaranteed nothing for participating as a community, or I should say, they get nothing for putting in effort. They get double the something if they throw in money, but if you get nothing if you're an F2P player. You get 10 intertwined fates, 10 pulls, so that's equivalent to 1600 primo gems, and some junk that would only matter to a literal level 1 player, or adventure rank 1 player, and you get quests to do, content. You get lazy content that the developers threw in, and they decided this was an anniversary event, so they threw this in. You get like 90 primo gems. That's pretty good. And then you can get 100,000 mora, mostly guaranteed. If you're unlucky, or if you're lucky, you can get the Welcome Moon. Most players are not going to get that. They're going to get the 100,000 mora, which is not good. Then they do this theater thing. They're going to have to sit and watch something. I don't know if it's good or bad. That is up to the players to decide. But they're going to get like 80 primo gems, which is half a pull. And then they're going to get nothing again. So going through the list, most players are going to get nothing, and it's pissing people off. Why is Mihoyo doing this? Why is Mihoyo doing this? Why are they doing this? I think we can all assume that, before I go into the perspective of Mihoyo, I want to assume that most Genshin Impact players are pissed. In fact, I'm going to just go on Twitter. I'm going to go on Twitter, and we're just going to see. We're going to see some of the comments. So let's see. I'm going to type in Genshin Impact Anniversary, and we're going to see what pops up. All right? I didn't type in good, bad, anything. So first anniversary fan animation. So I assume this is like an art thing. Oh, I want to pause this just in case if I get copyright struck in. I assume this is really good. It has 82k likes, 30.8k retweets. So if you're at Rondicio, good job on you. We like that. Keep up the great work. Here we go. So the first one is, it's not saying anything about the anniversary, but they made this fan animation. I don't know if it's for the art competition or not. I'm not sure if it's for this. It might be, I'm not sure. But if it is, good on you. Hope you win something. Second comment. Happy first anniversary, Genshin Impact. Thank you, Mihoyo, for your bountiful generosity, with some clowns on it. So you kind of know they're clowning around. It's a joke. Sarcasm, even though sarcasm's like non-existent on the internet, unless it's just non-existent. Just don't do sarcasm. Irony is dead as well. Obviously, they don't enjoy the anniversary gifts. I'm glad. Happy anniversary Genshin Impact in like lowercase, uppercase, alternative letters. So they're not that serious about it, and you have a sad Squidward face right here for the login events. Another one. Happy 1-year anniversary Genshin Impact. Maybe the true anniversary rewards were the shitty artifacts we got along the way. Another disappointed person. Here's another one. Retweet if you are older than Genshin Impact 1 year. That was not really a meme, but I guess it's more a celebratory, like 1 year anniversary. I want to say bookmark, but that's not the right word. Milestone. There we go. When a quest has more rewards than the first anniversary. 60 primo gems. Yep. Genshin Impact players seeing the anniversary awards. I love her lack of energy. Go give us nothing. I don't know where this is at. Is this part of the Genshin Impact anniversary live stream or something? New emote, Angrium, in honor of the Genshin Impact 1 year anniversary. See, as you can tell, I'm not going to go through all the way, but as you can tell, like, most of the comments are either neutral. Oh gosh, I just refreshed. They are either neutral or they negative. So I think it's safe to say the Genshin player base is mad. They are not happy. They want more rewards for the anniversary. Now let's go to Mihoyo. Let's pretend we are Mihoyo. What are they thinking? How are they going to address the player base, essentially? Well, Mihoyo, as of right now, has done nothing. As a company, nothing has happened. No one, as far as I know, a worker from Mihoyo has said anything. Not even individually on Twitter. This isn't like a Twitch case where like the director of Twitch would come out and be like, "Oh yeah, this is bad, but this is what I would do to fix it." You know, nothing has happened. No one has outspoken. No one from Mihoyo, as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong. Please feel free to correct me. I'm going on the assumption that no one from Mihoyo has spoken. They are in inaction right now. What would that mean? Well, a few things pop up into mind. The first thing is that Mihoyo is scared to say something. They don't want to upset the player base even more, so they're like, hey, if we don't say anything, the drama is going to persist. Everyone's going to be mad, but the drama will go away eventually. It will go away eventually. For example, let's just take a real world example like the I'm trying to think without offending people, but sorry if this offends you. I want to say the Black Lives Matter movement. Remember that one? That was very big. A lot of people were outcrying over that. I don't think the government did anything, and eventually it just went away. It went away. Simply. I could be wrong though. I'm trying to think of another example where this sort of situation occurred, but I can't think of anything, sadly. But yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe that was a bad example, but I hope you kind of understand what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get at. Inaction is sometimes the best action. Another kind of thing that I'm thinking is Mihoyo has something else in store for the player base that is not listed yet or has not been announced at all. This is for those optimistic players out there that really want something, and maybe Mihoyo is trying to work on a way to appease everyone after a huge fuck up that they have done. So they're like all in their headquarters like, hey, okay, what if we give everyone like a free iPad 13 or free iPad, whatever the fuck the latest generation is? Maybe that'll happen. Maybe they'll be like, hey, what if we give everyone a free 10 pool twice or something? I don't know. Maybe Mihoyo's working something out and they just haven't said anything because no one has agreed on anything. And if Mihoyo is stingy, the fact that they have a budget and they kind of just blew it over the water is not appeasing to the player base. Maybe Mihoyo's like, okay, we have a new budget. We have to set aside money, but how much money do we have to set aside? How much, what type of rewards can we give to the people that would sort of appease them and make them feel better with a certain new budget, expectingly lower than what we have already given out, because they don't want to lose any more money. But at this point, if I were Mihoyo, just fuck it. Fuck it, bro. Just give everyone a free 5-star, call it a day. You could be done. I think the longer that you hold out, the more people will want something greater. I think. Another thing that I'm thinking is Mihoyo just simply doesn't care. And that's the answer, that's the hypothesis, the opinion that nobody wants to hear. Because every gaming company that is successful needs a strong player base to gaming company connection, you know? I'm trying to think of a good example here. I want to say Epic 7, for example. That game was dying like a couple years ago when the meta was very fast changing and you had to get like every new unit that was being thrown into the game at the time to keep up with the meta. Nobody liked that. The leveling up system was pretty garbage. The promotion was pretty garbage. Everything was bad at the time, as far as I know. When I joined, it was when about the end phase of when everything was like getting fixed up in Epic 7. And now the game's, I would say it's not really booming. Like, I don't think there's a huge influx in new players, but it's definitely not dead. There's a niche community that is revolving around the game, similar to Azurland. Like that game, I think that game is pretty dead in my opinion, but there's still a niche community around it that plays the game. With Mihoyo, they could do whatever the fuck they want. The fact, like I said before, it's a unique game that there's no other competition out there in the market. They can do whatever. They can be scummy. And people would still play the game, people would still whale, I can guarantee you that much, because they enjoy the game. There's nowhere else to go with these other people, for the players. Like, what are you gonna do? Play Breath of the Wild and pay $60? No F2P player is gonna do that. They might not even have a Switch for all we know. Or a Wii U. God forbid you have a Wii U though. Ugh, disgusting. But yeah, if Mihoyo is stingy, then they don't care. They're gonna give out these shitty rewards. People are gonna complain and nothing's gonna happen. Great example is good old Nintendo. Yes, they are notorious for being anti-consumer. People outrage all the time and nothing ever happens. Because they know that they got racks on racks on racks of money, and they don't need the player base to need the player base to support them. As long as they have a good developing team, they got the name Nintendo out, people are gonna buy the games and the consoles and everything that follows. Same kind of situation with Genshin. They know that they have a huge player base, a booming player base, one of the best grossing and top gacha games this year and probably ever, and a unique game. People are not going to leave. They're still going to whale. People that are new, or they see this game and it looks visually appealing, they're going to be like, they're still going to play the game because they won't know anything about the drama behind it. Like most people that play the game or that look at Genshin Impact and they don't have any connections to outside people that play Genshin Impact, they're going to be like, wow, this game is visually appealing. I might play this game. And then they're going to play it, and then, you know, the same process is going to happen where they get a whole bunch of rewards at the beginning because they're a new player or whatever, and then that whole cycle goes again. Just because players now are saying bad things about Genshin doesn't mean that the game will die, and Mihoyo sees that, and that's the reason why they're giving these shit rewards. It's low budget, it's simple, it's effective. They're getting publicity out of these repost art events and these cosplay events. It's a win. It's a win for Mihoyo, a lose for the player base, and another dubski for Mihoyo because they're fucking over the player base for profit. So that's kind of what I can conjure. Maybe there's some other like really huge conspiracy theories out there. Like I think I had a conspiracy theory. Like this is really, really far-fetched, but hear me out. If Mihoyo has these chance-based prizes, they could simply just say they gave it to random people and give these to like the developers of the team, you know? Maybe not the cosplay one because that's going to be hard to replicate, but like the art one or maybe these primo gems, like they could profit, they could pull some money back and we wouldn't even know. They could give these random Welcome Moons to some developer accounts. We wouldn't know. We wouldn't know. We would just assume they're just a random player and be like, okay, good job. Woo! I wish I got that. Most players are going to be like that. But that's a far-fetched theory. That's that's just me putting the tinfoil hat on and being like, yep, time to get big brain here. And anyway, that's Mihoyo's sort of thinking, right? Their inaction is kind of fucking me over because I wish I could say more, but I really can't. So I'm sorry, Mihoyo, if I'm slandering your name. I know you're a great company. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I did like Honkai Impact 3rd, but I don't know. Your community in Genshin is it's in pieces right now. You gotta put them back together like a jigsaw. Not with these word puzzles though. This kind of leads me to my next point, right? The player base is mad, right? Mihoyo is doing nothing, and there are a lot of gaming journalists out there right now and YouTubers that are saying bad things about the game, and it's interesting. I find it interesting that Mihoyo is still not doing anything despite all the bad publicity that gaming journalism has inflicted, because gaming journalism, although it's fucking terrible and it should die in a hole because it's so inaccurate, and I believe YouTubers are far better in explaining the sort of problems when it comes to video games due to their experience with the game. I feel like game journalists really don't have that. I'm pretty sure some do, but most probably don't, or maybe they have like a very superficial sort of review over the game. But it's funny. It's funny to see that game journalists kind of say the same thing as a player base, and Mihoyo's not doing anything because game journalism typically is more catered to older folks, like for example, people that aren't very well integrated with technology, I guess you could say, or they don't know what YouTube is, and they're stuck with like Facebook and older platforms. You know what I mean? MySpace or whatever. So it's targeting an older audience, right? And if you're targeting an older audience, and let's just say, I don't know, they're like a parent or something, and they read an article saying this game's bad, it's not good, it might induce gambling addiction, then that parent will look at their child and then be like, hey, I don't want this child playing Genshin Impact, and then you just lose a potential customer. You know what I mean? That might be a little reach, but that's just I just find it kind of interesting how Mihoyo's still not doing anything as far as I know as of the 28th. But yeah, that's kind of I don't know what Mihoyo's thinking. I really don't. I've heard, I think there was a Twitter post that I read earlier when I recorded the first time, recorded in quotes because it failed to record. Very disappointing because that video was an hour and a half long, that they were deleting like negative messages in their Discord, right? And I'm not saying like, oh, Mihoyo, you should, or not messages that are saying, Mihoyo, you should give better rewards, or you should give a free 5-star, like suggestions like that are civilized. They're deleting messages that are like spam and negativity, racism, all that stuff. So they're obviously seeing this, right? Like in the Discord, they're obviously seeing this, like this negativity, at least to some degree. Unless if they're fucking lunatics and they think like, where did all this racism come from, huh? Like, no. They obviously have to know. The question is, are they going to take action? And I don't think they are. I really don't. The evidence points towards what Mihoyo was fucking doing for this event, for the anniversary. Look at this. Just look. I can tell you, most of their money is going to like these chance-based events, and I hate to say it, but the fucking concert, like that takes a lot. You gotta hire a fucking orchestra, and you have to do it in like an auditorium, I bet, and you have to get a good sound system, hire like instrumentalists, and this is in different countries too. You can't just use the same orchestra or band to perform these concerts. You just can't, because unless if they like travel, like one orchestra travels to a different country and plays, like I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like a world tour thing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like most of their budget went to the wrong events, or it was handled very poorly. I think that is indicative of what Mihoyo's kind of where their mindset is. It's very old school, maybe, potentially. Or maybe whoever's managing Mihoyo's money for rewards is doing a terrible job. I don't know what it is. Maybe they'll say something, maybe they won't. I doubt they will say anything. I think they want to keep this civil. Whoever is in charge wants to keep this civil, so they're going to probably discuss it within the Mihoyo headquarters or something, and then maybe they'll release a public statement later on. Maybe they'll just truck along, and then we'll see the true side of Mihoyo handling Genshin as a company. Maybe Mihoyo is just tired of this game. What if Mihoyo is, tired of managing this game? Because I do know that Kokomi, one of the characters that came out, people are not happy about Kokomi. They think she's like not good, uninspired, boring, whatever. She actually kind of looks like Ayaka, I think. Maybe they're related in the game, I have no clue. But like, maybe they just given up. Maybe Mihoyo just didn't expect this game to be of high standards. They didn't expect this much people to play, and they're like, okay, what Mihoyo wants is to tone down the community to a point where they have a small niche community of whales or like F2P players or whatever kind of community they're building. They want to mold the community in a certain way, and this is how they're going about it. this is their moment of opportunity to strike, because what people are expecting is not what they got. So people will most likely leave for something else that won't ruin their expectations. But yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Oh yeah, I forgot to give out my opinion. Haha, joke's on me. Okay, so what are my overall thoughts? After talking about the player base, you know, how they're mad, talking about Mihoyo and their inaction to do something, and some conspiracy theories I've been coming up with, what am I thinking, right? You know? Because I'm reading all these articles, I'm trying to give you a non-biased sort of approach to this. I feel like I did a bad job, but I want to give Mihoyo the benefit of the doubt. They have dealt with Honkai Impact 3rd. That was their game before this. That was their main game. And they're doing great. They're doing fantastic. They got a nice niche community, and they're still booming. Like, I would even say a small one. It's actually pretty... It's not super big, like it's not a top tier gacha game, but I think it's like if Genshin was like a EX tier, then I'd say Azure Lane is like an S tier, FGO S tier, and I would put Honkai Impact either S tier or a tier below that. Like, it's pretty big, and it's also a wonderful game. Like, honestly, I played that religiously for an entire summer one time until I had to quit because of college and I had no time. But I want to give Mihoyo the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they just messed up? Question mark? They hired some new manager and they messed up. I don't know. You can't assume that Mihoyo had it right once and then had it wrong the latter time and assume, well, Mihoyo's just greedy. No, you can't, because you have to remember there are multiple people working multiple branches that encompass Mihoyo. Oh yeah, I said you have to assume that there are multiple branches that are involved to encompass and make up what Mihoyo is. Mihoyo is not just one entire person, you know. They are multiple people working multiple jobs, multiple shifts. They got a family, and they're also human. And humans make mistakes, right? And this doesn't excuse, like, Mihoyo. Like, I'm not saying, hey, Mihoyo, you did a great job, you fucked up. You fucked up, you know, it's okay, it's alright. It's not okay. At the end of the day, just because you make a mistake, it's not okay, and you need to fix it as soon as possible or address it or something, so people will know that it's a mistake and they can apologize, whatever. And then that's the end of the drama, you know. But the longer you leave it there, the more and more people will think that this is not a mistake, this is an actuality. That's when people will throw out the negativity at you. Since this has been going on for a while, I assume that this here is what most people are getting, and I hate to say it to the Genshin Impact players, like, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry that you don't get the anniversary y'all deserve. I feel ya. I feel your pain. I think I went on a tangent, didn't I? But my thoughts, opinions, this anniversary, rewards, and all that, they're garbage. They suck. I really hope Mihoyo does something to at least make them not look bad. Because I really don't want Mihoyo to come out looking like a greedy-ass company, because I like Honkai Impact 3rd, man. And I don't want to play their games if the company's bad, you know. But at the end of the day, I feel like they're not gonna do anything. It's the reality of it. They're very profitable. They got a niche kind of thing going on. Niche game, very unique, free, very visually appealing. People will still play the game. People will still join. They'll play the game. I know you hate to hear it, right? As people that know this genre, you're like, how are people even playing this game? Like, who would even play this game at this point? It's the players, the people that look at the App Store and they see this game and they're like, oh, this game looks really cool, and they're gonna join, and then they're gonna play, and then once they watch the YouTube videos, then they'll know. But at that time, it might be later than the anniversary date. They're gonna be like, oh, well, the anniversary date was later, or the anniversary date already passed, I don't care, and they're gonna move on and still play the game. So I feel like even if there is a really huge outcry with the anniversary event, nothing's gonna happen. As long as they have ad campaigns rolling out to those YouTube ads or wherever the fuck they're advertising, they're gonna get more people to play. That's just the reality of it. I hate to say it. They got hella money. As I said before, very, very terrible rewards. Like, what is going on? I think they had the right ideas with the concepts. Like, I like the community events, but the rewards tied to it, not good. Like, you have your easy events, you know, complete puzzles and game memory thing. This one's not that hard, but it does require a little effort. Cosplay, a lot of effort. Art, a lot of effort. So, you know, too hard, too easy. The thing that pisses people off, it's more of a competition. It's not an event. When people are thinking event, they're thinking it's a fun activity that everyone can do and they get rewards out of it. It's not, this is a competition. Like, they're misinterpreting. Mihoyo, whoever's working this, is misinterpreting the word event with competition. But I like where their heart's at with the ideas, you know? But the prizes, no. Genshin concert, I think that's pretty cool. I might watch it if I have time or listen to it. This is fine. This is fine. If the rewards were good, this would be glossed over. This would not even, no one would care about this. But the fact that the rewards are so bad, this looks scummy. Login event rewards, not the best, but it's not the worst, question mark. It could be better. It could be better, but I guess it's a start. It's something, right? At the end of the day, you're getting 10 pulls. That's something. At least it's 10 pulls. This anniversary in-game event, Moonlight Merriment, I mean, it's kind of bad. it's kind of bad. It's pretty bad. I would hate to do this. Do quest, get minimal rewards. It's just like commissions, I guess, except you can do it whenever and it's not daily. And then the web events, I mean, it's whatever. Like, at this point, why are you still playing this game? If you're a veteran, why are you still playing this game? Oh boy, like, I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Mihoyo fucked up, and I want to see them change, but I don't think they will. As a gacha player, I know your pain. As a Genshin Impact player, I don't quite know because I don't play the game, but I can feel sympathy for you. That's basically the whole rundown of the anniversary rewards, the Genshin Impact stuff. Hopefully I did a decent job at explaining and giving out my opinion on what I wanted to say. If you enjoyed the video or liked the video or whatever, go ahead and give a subscribe to the channel and like the video. Well, I guess I really did say like the video twice, didn't I? But yeah, go ahead, leave a thumbs up. That's what most YouTubers say. And comment down below on what you think about the anniversary event. I'm actually really curious because I am not like 100% a Genshin player. I'm not a veteran, but I do know some of the underlying problems that haven't been addressed, some of the events that happen, because I have friends that play Genshin, and I played Genshin for a little bit, like a smidge, like a week. So I'm kind of curious on what people think. Maybe like those veterans, the whales, can kind of explain a little more. Go ahead and I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. This is abysmally terrible for Mihoyo and bad publicity. That's all I gotta say. But hey, in the words of Moist Critical, you won't be as bad as Xaviant Games. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
One sticky honey roast, please.